As some of you may or may not remember, we picked this up a few months ago, mainly because of that. It's got a 5-speed in it. Other than the transmission, the rocky seat, the dog smell, shit brakes, the warped flywheel, cracked windshield, no power steering. It's not that bad of a car. Hello everybody, and on today's episode of things I got myself into, we're finally going to try to get this mobile so I can get it back to my house. As some of you may or may not remember, we picked this up a few months ago, mainly because of that. It's got a 5-speed in it, but pretty sure it needs a clutch. It obviously needs tires, and it's gonna end up needing a new clutch cable too. But they've got that, and this doesn't jive with that. It's I'm gonna take that out so I can just fasten this and see if we can't maybe get it into the shop. Yeah, I don't know. Also kind of looks like we should move pretty fast because we might get peed on.
A few moments later.
Alright, well, here goes nothing. Let's see if it'll start. And if I can put it into gear or not. Find my key. There it is. How can I do this? Alright, I ain't gonna be able to get it in the shop. Me. Now that we got it in the shop, I need to get it up in the air and we're just gonna start pulling the trans. I've got this used Spec D Evil Bay clutch. We're gonna throw that in, and hopefully it's better than what's already in there. I already got shit on my face. Alright, well, we officially have it out, and that's definitely going to be our first problem right there. The throwout bearing not really doing a throwout bearing thing anymore. She's bearing its last bearing. God dang, it is raining outside. You hear that? Anyway, we got it out. I'm an idiot and left my wallet at home in the town car, so the missus is running that up to me so I can go get a new one of them. And now I'm gonna peel this rusty, crusty thing off. It doesn't even look like it's that bad. It still has material, it looks like. Oh boy. Maybe it's just the bearing. Either way, we're gonna put that one in. I'm sure loose bolts definitely helping our situation. Definitely can't work. Definitely can't work. Alright, so here's the sitch. As you can tell, they're not the same size. This one is in fact a bigger diameter clutch than the Spec D I got, but look at how much depth there is before we get to the rivets on this one compared to how close we are over here. I would rather use this one even though it's smaller. We're not dealing with a bunch of horsepower anyway, but what I'm gonna have to do is just clean up the threads on the inner holes. Luckily they're there, so I can run a different size clutch, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and resurface on this with my Whizzy wheel, and then we can see if that thing's got all the gears or not. I know you guys want to come along for the initial ride. Why is my seat warm? Does this thing have seat heaters? I don't understand. Needs a power steering pump too. The warped flywheel, cracked windshield, no power steering. It's not that bad of a car. So, besides the 3/4 shift, the steering wheel was far from straight. Surprisingly, other than that, it rode out pretty good. Needs brakes and a transmission, but that would explain why the steering wheel is not straight. So I'm gonna at least get the toe so it's not completely pigeon-toed, and then I think we might bomb it home. I gotta get it off the shop property anyway, so I'll probably bomb this home, have the Miss Badger bring me up to work tomorrow, that way I can drive the truck home, and then we will assess what the hell we are gonna do with this thing.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, so here's the situation. This thing runs and moves now. I am scheduled to go to the Secretary of State to get a plate for it tomorrow. I already put insurance on it tonight. Took insurance off of this. I ordered new fittings from Deech Works. Unfortunately, they're not supposed to ship till like the 24th. I'm pretty sure today's like 17th or the 19th or something like that. I want to see a not so chill way to start your Wednesday. On our way to work. You can smell gas. Yeah, not fucking ideal. Moral of the story, don't cheap out on your fuel fittings. Not worth it. Yay for Dilly. Alright, it's after work. And we're gonna try to tow this pig the 2 miles home. Unfortunately, we gotta hit the highway first, so. And fucking ghetto. Keep coming. Good. Alright. Check in with you guys in a minute. There we go. Ugh. Gross. Alright, let's do the damn thing. And We didn't fuck up on my... Oh, we did fuck it up. Bitch! Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. No harm, no foul. Now we wait for fittings. So, Biggie is down till further notice. So, I got this pile back on the road. We're going to get it legal. And maybe make some content with it. I don't know. It's really just going to be my daily. You like how it's lowered in the back and not in the front? Yeah, pretty sweet. It's like a Carolina truck. Not a fan. I'm not a fan. But it cleaned up fairly decent.